Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to Define and Sue Try to Do It All. So you haven't seen us for quite a while. Think since 2023.
Yes, the annual update video.
We do hope to have more videos out to you guys in the future. I know we always say that, but a lot has gone on this year already.
Well, the lack of video. Well, this is actually the halfway mark for the year, so we're making a video, but there's a very good reason why we have not made any videos. I'll let you explain.
Yes. So I have been diagnosed with leukemia. When was that diagnosis?
March.
In March. I was diagnosed in March. Right now, I am in treatment for it. I'm maybe like, what, 1/4 of the way?
About a third of the way.
A third of the way through treatment. But things are going well so far. Starting from around December, I believe, I wasn't feeling great. I wasn't feeling like myself. And then in January, I really started to feel not well and knew something was off, but I thought maybe it was COVID or the flu or a combination of things. So for probably since like late December, I wasn't feeling great. And then as time went on, I was feeling more unwell. And some of my symptoms were just, I would get really out of breath. My heart would beat really fast. It was really hard for me to do small things like take a shower without feeling like I was going to pass out. And it just wasn't getting better. So eventually I did go see the doctor. I saw different doctors. And then eventually I went to go see the eye doctor because another symptom was I could like see my heart pulsing in my eyes, like the heartbeat. I could see it. And then I could also hear it in my ears. So I ended up going to see the eye doctor. And when she did the exam, she saw hemorrhaging behind my eyes. So she told me, go to the emergency room now. She said she will call over there for me and let them know I was coming in. She said, get an MRI so we can understand more of what's going on. So I did go. I called Stefan and told him what she said. And he said, okay. So I drove back home. Luckily, they weren't very far from our home, just down the street. So I drove back home and then Stefan drove me to the emergency room. And then they did a lot of testing and they kept me overnight. And then I think the next day was when they diagnosed me. Was it?
Well, they didn't know what was going on, but
Right.
you were severely anemic.
Yeah, my hemoglobin level was at what, like
three something.
3 something?
Yeah.
I thought it was 4.1.
Well, maybe.
It might have been 4.1.
But they gave her 4 bags of blood, so that's how bad it was.
Yeah, yeah. So, and then it didn't take very long for them to give me the diagnosis of leukemia. So then I ended up staying I never went home. I ended up staying in the hospital for about like a week and a half, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then, we came home and we decided we wanted to get a second opinion, but also Stefan was really looking for like a trial. Is it? A clinical trial. And a second opinion. And so we're really close to University of Pennsylvania Hospital. So some way, somehow, luckily, was it by God? I don't know. But they actually did have a clinical trial. So he was able to get an appointment for me. We went. We saw the doctor, and it turns out that I wasn't able to qualify for the clinical trial because I was taking one medicine for a little bit longer than they wanted. But we did get a second opinion from them, and it was the same leukemia that was diagnosed at the previous hospital. And so we just decided to stay with Penn, and right now I'm getting my treatment through them. So it's been quite an experience. There's a lot of ups and downs. as far as how the medicine is affecting my body and how I'm feeling. But I think all in all, I feel really, truly blessed with everyone around me, all the love, all the support. And also, I just know that God has had his hands in this. And I just feel really blessed to also be getting the type of treatment that I am. So I think that's the biggest news on my part. What about you?
Yeah, well, can't get much bigger than that, right?
Yeah.
So it was a big shock to me, to us, to everyone. And I don't remember we talked about my story on these videos, but I was really sick when I was younger. So it triggered a lot of the past experiences for me when she got sick. I have personally been mentally prepared to be sick once again in my life, and never once did I think that I'll deal with the illness on your part.
Yeah.
So that was a little hard for us. And then it was really sudden. Everybody in the house had flu. The kids were really sick with flu, and I got the flu. We were bedridden for a couple weeks. I think everybody in here, but all of us got better. She didn't, and I just keep saying that. Well, I just have to wait longer to recover, and then turned out it was something else. So that was kind of really surprises the least bit of it. I was at school, and then she sent me a message and says, you need to come home and call me. And I called, and is that we should go to the ER. So I dropped everything and came here. I canceled all my classes, came here, went to the ER, ended up staying there for basically a day and a half. So, and that was life changing in many ways. So yeah, and then took a while to get the opinions and find out what type of leukemia she's had and what the treatment options are, and then, but everything seems to kind of fall in place fairly easily, all considered. We have a lot of support and a lot of love.
Yes.
My parents has been coming here to help with the kids and all the household things that need to be done while I've been at the hospital every single day that she's been in the hospital, altogether maybe like 3 or 4 weeks all combined. And as you see, we're at home and she's in good spirits. We're in good spirits. So hopefully this will, in a way, it's we keep talking about this as like almost a life changing, life resetting moment. Make you think about what's important, what you should do, and what, how we view life and how we view the future, while at the same time dealing with the present and the treatment. So, and it triggered a lot of changes for us. One of the biggest changes, because I have to stay home and she can't drive as much as she thinks she wants to drive. She cannot drive because the meds she's on. So I have to be here all the time, to just to be available to be supportive. So my school has been very supportive. I applied to have a medical leave or caretaker leave, and I'll be on paid leave for the next year. And we have very fortunate to have really good insurance, so that take a lot stress out of this whole process. And everybody I work with, as you guys know, I'm an entrepreneur, so I run multiple businesses and deal with, work with clients, and they've all been very, very, very supportive. And so it's heartwarming to see how everybody has been supportive, and my friends and have been very supportive. And I don't know, it's just, for me, there's a longer story to be told over time about how it has changed. It's I don't know how you feel, but someone in your life, someone you love getting sick is a really, really traumatic and really terrible thing to go through. And we don't wish it on anyone, and no one should wish it on anyone. But it also, what comes out of it could be very positive as well, aside from the negative part of being sick. And I've felt nothing but positivity from everything else. And then I think it made us better persons as a result. We're still going through it, but
no, I mean, I agree with you. I feel like, because at the time I was working in a home care business, and I went back to school. I was in my doctoral program, and I was also adjuncting where he teaches. And everyone has been so supportive. And, where I was doing the home care work, so supportive, so caring, so loving. And then, all of the folks that I worked with, adjuncting and going to school, everybody was just so understanding and so supportive. So, and then just, my family and my friends, my loved ones, all of their support, all of their rallying behind me. It's just exactly what you said, heartwarming. It's been very heartwarming. And I feel so blessed to have all of those people in my life, because I know that, there are many people who go through this journey, this cancer journey, and they do not have all of the support and all of the people. And so I do feel very, very blessed, truly blessed.
Yeah, and obviously you are focused on your illness and treatment to getting better.
Getting better, yeah.
And I, in the beginning, I felt very helpless because I really couldn't do anything. But I was able to learn more about the illness, about the cancer, about the treatment, and so I feel like I've been useful, being guiding how we approach it. And it's actually a pretty big year for me otherwise, and it would have been, I'll do another we'll do another update another time about that. But it was it was resetting and in a way, but I feel very blessed. Maybe that's just how I cope with it, but I feel very blessed that we face this large and really difficult challenge, but we're in a really good position to deal with it, to go through it. And I don't know what the future holds, but at least we're here together, and that's a very big part of it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, so what else has been going on? Everyone is doing well. The kids are doing well.
Growing up.
Yep, definitely. And what else?
The view is still nice. The birds are still chirping.
Yeah, we're still in that same house that we had recently bought during the pandemic. And it's been wonderful out here. It's so peaceful and serene. It was a good choice. And what else? So right now, Defon is doing his track day business, and that's going well. We're in the season for that right now, and that's been going better this year, so that's good. And
everything is kind of going.
Yeah, I know viewers have asked about you and your school, because we started school at the same time. So for me, I'm on a break right now from school. I am almost finished my second year, and then it would be into dissertation, working on the dissertation, the writing, the research, and everything like that. So there's that waiting for me. And then what about you?
So we did go to school together, and we did take a break together. Mine was for a different reason. I really wanted to go in person. That's why I chose the in-person program. But because of COVID, they never went back to in person. So I took a year off waiting to go back in person. And one thing led to another. I just never went back. So I was about to go back this year. And last year, actually, through some mistake on my part, I didn't register in time. So I was prepared to go back this year. But then we found out about Sue's sickness, so I look like I'm going to take another year off. So she's actually ahead of me. And also, so I don't remember what we talked about last year, but I ended up getting tenure at my position. So I have a tenure. I'm an associate professor now instead of an assistant. But then after I got tenure, I'm like, well, do we really need another degree? Nice to get, but you have to go jump through a lot more hoops to get there. So that's sort of been on my mind, but everything is kind of reset now because of the current situation. So I don't really know what I will do. I would say that I enjoyed my studies, but I can also do the research. I am actually doing the research and exploring the topic and doing the things that I want to do, either with or without it. And so the degree never was a necessity, and it still is not. So now we have to recalculate and recalibrate and see if I go back. But I was intending on going back this year, but then this happened.
Yeah. So doctoral degrees is still kind of, in the air right now. And what else?
Well, I already have one, so
Yeah.
doesn't. Some people don't count it, but I have a law degree, so that. But I want to see you finish.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll see, because like you said, I don't really need it. And so pursuing the doctoral degree was just something that I felt like I wanted to pursue at the time. And it's been some years since I've started in that process. Certain things have changed. And so I have to think long and hard about if that is still something that I want to continue to pursue. So
we'll see.
Yeah,
Has
we'll
to
see.
be to be determined. But
Yeah.
many people take a long time to finish a doctoral program, so nobody should feel bad about in process. Life is a process. We're in process.
Yeah. What else? Well, Defon has collected some more cars, so he's put some more cars into his collection. You like the cars?
Yeah, I'm a car guy. I like cars. I like driving them. I don't like washing them. I'd be first to admit. So, but I enjoy driving them, and it's not like I say to people that I'm going through a semi midlife crisis. It's not. I just found my passion and spend more effort towards pursuing them, and I'm blessed and fortunate to be able to do that. I'm actually just gonna start making some car videos outside on my own channel, and kind of live life to the fullest. We say that a lot. That's why we said this is try to do it all. And for a moment, when you were sick, and we were like, well, we don't want to do anything. We just want to focus on living. But then, I said, well, what is living without doing things that you want to do? So we're just gonna continue. Well, I'm gonna try to continue on focusing on doing more of what I want to do, but still be present for everything. So that's the self revolutions.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. And as I am going through this journey, I'm also in a space where it's another chapter of self-discovery for me, and thinking about who do I want to be, what do I want to do, because I turned 41 this year. So I feel like I'm at an age where, I'm really thinking about what do I want the next part of my life to look like. So I'm also in that discovery phase. But for me, there's a lot of restrictions on things that I can't do right now. Like traveling is something that we can't really do. We can do a couple hours drive away during certain times of my treatment. So, we're a little constricted, and I'm constricted in certain things that I can do right now. So, and for the next 4 months or so, 4 to 5 months. So, I'm trying to do what I can and work with what I can when I can, because there are times when I'm just in pain or, can't really do a lot. So I'm trying to work in between those periods. But I am focused on coming out of this in a much better place than I was going into it. So, and I think that's also what you said, like a part of the blessing is seeing it for that, that I can do things to feel better than I did before. So, yeah. Oh, one of the other things is we've decided to change the name of this channel because a part of living our best lives is focusing more on creating videos, and we both are interested in creating videos, but we're of course going to create different types of videos. And for me, I do want to make like a focus on my cancer journey, but then also at the same time, focus on the other things that I have an interest in, like fashion and jewelry and makeup and things like that. So it felt to us like it made more sense for us to change the name of this channel, and it'll be a little bit more focused on me. Well, it will be more focused on me, but also on our family, and then we'll still do our updates on this channel. But this channel will be Lurbel
with Sue.
Lurbel with Sue. So this channel will be Lurbel with Sue, living your best life.
Yeah, we have as you will hopefully come to find out, we have a lot of his and her stuff. So this will just be her channel, and then I will still have my channel.
Yeah.
The kids are clowning in there.
And what's your channel gonna
name? It's gonna be the Lurbel with the fun. So yeah. Lurbel the fun. I already have a channel previously for my entrepreneurship and stuff, so I'm just gonna continue to do that, and car stuff, which does really fit here.
Yeah, and I guess we will, put the channels.
We'll link it. Yeah. We'll share it, and then we'll still, when you talk about family stuff, I will still be here.
Yeah. Yep. So I guess that's the end of our video today, our update, and we are absolutely planning to have more videos for you all. But as always, please like, subscribe, and share, and leave comments. I've been away from the comments for a while, but will get back to the comments. I always love to read the comments.
We appreciate the comments.
Yeah.
When the comments come in, we actually talk about it, and then it gets us to thinking about making a video.
Yeah.
And that's all. Keep it coming.
Yeah.
And I wish everybody the best of health. I think that's the most important thing in life.
Yeah.
That gives you the ability to do other things. So I wish all of you and your family and your loved one the best of health. And if you are going through anything, and there's, I guess, be blessed with what you have and work through the difficult part. And
keep going, keep trying. And when it's difficult, I think the most that we can do is just take it day by day. So with that, we will leave you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.